You are welcome to my channel. The Power of Possibilities, the story of a humble man. Daniel was one of those people you'd easily walk past without noticing. Not because he wasn't smart or kind, he just never stood out. He worked as an office assistant in a small, mid-level firm that sold paper supplies. His days were quiet, routine, and often went unacknowledged. He fetched coffee, made photocopies, organized supplies, and smiled politely even when people forgot his name, which they often did. At 32, Daniel had long shelved his childhood dreams. He once wanted to be a product designer. He would sketch for hours as a teenager, reimagining everyday objects to make them more useful, more human. But life, bills, responsibilities, rejection, had a way of dimming that light. People at the office called him dependable, humble, low maintenance, words that sound kind but often hide another truth, forgotten. One rainy Thursday, the company's HR department asked Daniel to help clean out a back room that had been untouched for years. Dust coated the filing cabinets, the lights flickered, and the air smelled like time had stopped there. While sorting through broken chairs and faded posters, Daniel stumbled upon a small metal box shoved behind an old shelf. On its front was a rusted label, Ideas. Curious, he opened it. Inside were dozens of folded papers, some typed, some handwritten, all from employees who had long left the company. They were suggestions, dreams, and ideas people had once believed could improve the company. Many were ambitious. Some were silly. But one stood out. A customer loyalty program that turns unused paper products into donations for local schools. Daniel held the paper for a long time. He didn't know why it moved him, but something about it felt unfinished, like someone had given up too soon. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking, what if someone had listened? Then he asked himself something even scarier. What if I try? Over the next few weeks, Daniel stayed after work, researching, drafting, learning how to build a simple plan for the loyalty program. He had no title, no authority, and honestly, no clue what he was doing. But something inside him had stirred. A quiet fire. A voice that whispered, possibility lives in those who dare to move, even when no one else is watching. He finally gathered the courage to pitch the idea to the head of marketing, who was, at first, amused. You're an office assistant. What would you know about campaigns? But Daniel didn't back down. He shared the numbers, the social impact, and the story behind it. And something unexpected happened, the woman listened. She shared the idea at the next executive meeting, giving Daniel full credit. Within 3 months, the company launched the Paper with Purpose initiative. Customers loved it. Sales increased. Local schools began posting thank you messages on social media. Suddenly, Daniel's name wasn't just known, it was respected. People in the office began seeking his opinion. Someone made him a badge that read, Creative Consultant. His sketches came back out. His spark returned. But perhaps the biggest change was internal. Daniel realized he had never been invisible, he had just been waiting for the right moment to believe in himself again. Lesson. The power of possibilities doesn't always start with a grand opportunity. Sometimes, it begins in a dusty backroom with a forgotten box and a willing heart. Because possibility isn't about luck or status, it's about motion. One small idea, acted upon, can change a life. And in changing one life, it just might touch other people's lives and change others too. Thank you for watching. Kindly leave your comments and subscribe to my channel for more videos.